how to work from home and still get stuff done. Are you planning on working from home? Do you have concerns about maybe not being as productive as you possibly could? There's good reason for that. Now this is part 2 of a 2-part series. If you haven't watched part 1, you want to go back in the description down there. There's a link. You can go watch number 1. You don't necessarily have to watch these in order, but it is important that you watch both of them so that you can get the benefits of them. In this video I'm going to give you the other half of the tips that I had from working from home, and we're starting right now. Hey, I'm JR Fisher. I've been selling online since 2009. I've sold millions of dollars of both digital and physical products, and on this channel I share with you the tips, tricks, and techniques, I guess, to make more money online and help you start, run, and grow an online business. I got a gift for you. I have a $97 e-commerce course, and there's a link down in the description. All you have to do is click on it, click and learn, simple as that, and you can have yourself an e-commerce course for free, no credit card required. I really appreciate you watching this video, and I appreciate your comments too. So if you are watching this video and you have questions about working from home or anything about online sales, put it in the comment section below. I love to get your comments. I love to answer your questions. I really appreciate it. If you're new here and you haven't subscribed, please do so. There's a big subscribe button down there that's meant to be hit. It's not there for any other reason. You gotta hit it, gotta hit that subscribe button, and bell notifications. There's a bell there. You got to turn on all your bell notifications so that you become part of the Fisher family, the VIP group. Oh my gosh, that gets notified every time I do one of these videos. You don't have to go looking for it like everybody else. Nope, I'm going to tell you about it, and it'll save you time and you'll never miss out. Okay, so I want to carry on. We are at number 15 on our list of things that we need to do to be productive at home when we're working from home. So many of us are doing it now. We want to be productive, right? Number 15 is create a rewards system. Now, a reward system is not only something that's going to keep you from procrastinating, but it will also help you get more things done. So it can be something as simple as you get to take a walk around the block with your dog if you make 8 phone calls to prospects. So just set up something that you want to get accomplished and then give yourself a reward. Don't work all day long. You know, you didn't do it for your boss, did you? Okay, so don't work all day long from morning to night and never take breaks. Give yourself some little mini rewards, and it will make you want to do stuff, and it really helps with procrastination. I've used this many times in the past. I would say to myself, well, if I do 50 of these, I'm going to get to do this, and as soon as I hit 50, I'm going to do that. So whatever it is, maybe it's a bowl of ice cream. Don't do too many of those, by the way, but maybe it's something that's oral like that you're going to get a special snack, or maybe it's you get to call a friend. If you call 10 business calls, you get to call 1 friend. Whatever it is, give yourself some types of rewards. Number 16, use time management app. Oh my gosh, there's so many good ones out there right now, and they certainly are helpful. Why don't you have one? If you don't have a time management app, you need to get one. Some of the ones that are out there are Harvest, that's a good one, Rescue Time, Toggle. Any of these will really help you out and get your time managed much better. On top of that, it'll help you see what your productivity levels are during the week and during the day. Number 17 is something you should not do. Are you ready for this? Stay off social media. Just get away from social media. It's such a time suck. Don't do it unless part of your job is posting on social media or interacting on social media. Just stay away from it. You can always check it at the end of the day. None of that stuff matters right now. Number 18, I guess it's kind of a reward thing. If you don't have to be on the phone, if you don't have to watch videos or any of that, put some music on that you like. Music can really soothe the soul, and if you have the music on that you like in the background, it can make you more productive. Number 19, get outside. Step outside. Get outside where there's some sunshine and there's some daylight. Now I'm recording this during a really strange time in America, where we're actually in the middle of a pandemic, and you're not supposed to go outside if you live in a building with other people. Now we're fortunate, we have a backyard, we can go out there, we have a front yard, we can go out there, but there's people in apartment buildings that literally are not allowed to go outside right now. So you'll really appreciate it once you can. Number 20 20, use video chat. I like video chat. I like actually being able to see a human being and them being able to see me. There's so many good ones out there right now, and if you don't use that, if you're always just talking on the phone or texting on the computer or whatever, you kind of feel like you're just a cog in the wheel. You're not part of human interaction. So use video chat. There's a lot of good ones you can use. There's Skype, there's WhatsApp, there's FaceTime, there's Google Hangouts. There's so many out there, and these are all free apps for you to use, so why not take advantage of it? Number 21, here's a cool one. I've done it before, my wife's done it before. Hack your lunch break for errands. Yeah, if you're out there having lunch, you know, have a little bit quicker lunch and run some errands and take a moment, go shopping, step into a store, something like that. It'll really help you break up your day and refocus your efforts when you get back to the office. Number 22, you got to avoid family and friends when you're working. That can take away a lot of your efforts towards getting things accomplished. Now, I've seen people say stay away from your pets. I like having a pet around. That's a little bit more soothing to me, and I don't mind having a pet, and they never interrupt me by saying something, so I don't have that problem. And we have a really well-mannered pet where, you know, she doesn't bark and she doesn't, you know, jump up on you and doesn't do any of that stuff, so we don't have a problem with that. Now, if you've got a pet that does some of that and it does interrupt you, maybe you should consider not having the pet around. Number 23, check in with coworkers when needed. A lot of times you are co-working on a project, but you don't actually talk to the human being, and you're just maybe interacting online. Every now and then, have a call into that person, have a video conference with that person. Now, don't do this uselessly. Don't have a video conference just to have one. Make sure you have an agenda. An agenda can be just to handle one point of a project. Simple as that. Number 24, declare your WFH availability. What's WFH? Work from home. Let people know when you are available to talk to them and when you're not available to talk to them. This may be family members, it may be friends, could be colleagues, but when you're working from home, if you constantly get distractions, then you're not going to get a lot done. And a lot of people think, well, you work from home, so you can talk to me anytime you want, but they don't understand that you've set up certain work hours and times that you want to get stuff accomplished. Number 25, connect with your team in person, off-site. Every now and then, if you have a team that's spread out in your town or whatever, and you're all working on the same project, maybe you could meet up for lunch. Maybe you could interact there. It's good to have that interaction with your team members when you're working on the same project. If you're always doing it online, sometimes you may not come up with some of the same ideas that you would if you were in person. This also gives you some time away from your house, which you're going to need, because if you get up every day and work in your house and then go sit on the couch and then go get in bed and then get up and work, and you do this cycle, it gets to you after a while. You need a break. Number 26, invest in a good pair of headphones. This is really, really important, guys, to have a good headset that has good volume on it, that's not going to be crackly, that's not bad, because if you have a bad set of headphones, it almost makes listening irritating. A lot of times when you're working at home, you're going to need headphones because there may be some noise around you. You know, there may be family members, there may be stuff going on, and you need to have that silence of listening to whatever you're doing. Maybe you're editing videos, whatever it is, but get a good set of them. Don't scrimp on this. Get something that works well. It's so easy nowadays because you can go onto Amazon, you can find something you want, and you're going to see a lot of ratings, you're going to see reviews, you're going to see what people said about that particular item, so you're going to know up front if it's any good or not. But don't scrimp on this. This is not something you want to use, and I hate to admit it, I have a pair in my bedroom, an airline freebie set. Okay, I do have one of those, and actually it's not bad, but you don't want to use cheap headphones. You want to have a good headphone set. Now, the things I like to look for is a long battery life, good Bluetooth connectability. A lot of these Bluetooth connectabilities are terrible. They don't connect, or they'll disconnect in the middle of it, so you want to check that and make sure you bought a set that's really good. Number 27, a lot of us don't think about this. Stay vigilant against security risk. Just because you're working at home does not make your network safe. Okay, they can get broken into. People can hack your network. Make sure you have some type of security on there. If you're on a Microsoft type system, that type of operating system, make sure you've got your virus software. You know, even right now on Apple, I do have a virus thing that I run every now and then on my computer. I've never really had a real virus on here, but it helps me with deleting dead files and duplicate files and stuff like that. Make sure you keep this cleaned up, because, you know, when you're working on your computer at home and something goes wrong with it, it's your job. job, it's your income. Okay, it's a lot more serious than if it's a home computer or your iPad that you watch movies on and something goes wrong with it. You can drop it off, you can pick it up a week later, get it fixed. When it's a home computer like this that you're using it for business, I would suggest, okay, vehemently, that you really have good security on it and you keep it up to date. You do all the updates you should do on the computer. A lot of us are used to having that done by the business, and since the business isn't doing it, if you're working at home, especially if you're self-employed, it's now on you to take care of all that stuff and make sure all that's done. You may even want to look at a VPN for encryption. That's something that's really good. A lot of people use it when they travel into other countries because that way they can access the internet without having to go through any governmental things. But you may want to check out a VPN. That could be really good too. And the last thing, number 28, I would say, use professional communication tools. These are so very important, especially if you're running a business from your home. You don't want the customers to think you're actually running the business from your home. I remember having a tech call with somebody the other day at actual bank, and I could hear their kids screaming in the background. I thought, wow, you know, I guess they farmed that out to somebody who's just in a neighborhood, and it was a very big bank, and I was really surprised to hear that. So, you know, be real aware of what's going on around you, have all the right equipment. You know, working from home has some serious benefits. I'll put a little chart up on the screen right now. If you notice on this chart right here, it says, and this is the source from Mrs. Buffer. Okay, so you can see in this chart here, 32% of the people said having the ability to have a flexible work schedule was important. Another 26% said flexibility to work from anywhere. I know I've worked all around the world, cruise ships, Mexico, Bangkok, I mean anywhere I wanted to go, which was kind of cool. Not having to commute, that was 21%. People love that. 11% ability to spend time with family. That is a decided advantage. A lot of people work all those hours and they never really get to see their own family. And 7% availability to work from home. They like that. And then the 3% is other. Now, I don't know what that 3% other advantage is, but I guess it's a good one. I can only guess. I don't know. I'm just saying. But there's other benefits apparently from working from home too. So I hope this helps you out, guys. Working from home's awesome. You know, some people like it, some people don't like it. I like having a place to go to, so I go to Starbucks. So I guess that's technically working from home. But I've done it in, you know, the front seat of my car while sitting at the beach. I've gone to parks before, worked on a park table. I've gone all kinds of different places. And I think the thing with me is that I like to have different scenery. I like to see something different. And I don't want to spend my whole day working at home. I do have a home office. When I shoot videos, I'm here all day long. I have to be here all day. But when I'm not, I usually leave, except for during a pandemic, which is right now. So stay at home, save a life, really important stuff. Hey, I really thank you for watching this video. I have an e-commerce course. It's a $97 course, but right now, during this period of time, right now you can slide in and you can get it for free. There is a link in the description there. All you do is click on it. It's click and learn. It's super easy to do, and you'll have my e-commerce course, which is really nice. Now, in addition to that, if you haven't subscribed, I want to take a moment of silence for you to do that. Go ahead. Did you do it? Did you subscribe? I hope so. I thought you would. I really appreciate it if you did. And don't forget, if you did, turn on bell notifications. There's a little bell down there next to that subscribe button. You got to click that and turn on all notifications. If you do that, you'll become part of the Fisher family, the VIP group who gets notified. Yeah, actually, I come get you and I say, hey, I just did a new video. I will actually notify you when I do a new video. That way you don't miss anything. You don't have to search for anything. Now, put your comments below about working from home. What do you think of it? Do you like working from home? Do you not like working from home? But when you say working from home, you could work from anywhere. You could be that Starbucks person like me. The point is, you don't have to go to a place of business, and that's really awesome. If you follow all these steps, I think you're going to be really successful, and I think you're going to be really productive. I really appreciate you watching this video. Give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down, doesn't matter. Just give me some reaction. Put in the comments what you thought of this video. If you've got other ideas for videos, share them with me. Maybe I'll do a video on your idea. Thank you so much for listening, and I'll see you in the next video. Hey, thanks for watching my video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and click that little bell right there so you can be notified every time I do a new video. Also, click on one of those videos there. Keep watching on my channel.